Good evening, everybody. So tonight we're going to read several poems. One of them is going to be about unicorns. And I have always thought unicorns were really interesting creatures. And as you can see, I have some unicorns to show you. I have this really pretty one that actually hangs on my tree at Christmas time. And the poem I'm going to read talks about a unicorn with a golden horn. And you can see that this one does have a golden horn. And this one, so does this one. This one also has wings. And I was reading up on unicorns because I was curious. And unicorns that have wings are called alicorns, or they're called, pegacorn. And I did not know that. So I learned something right along with you this time. So if they just have the horn and not the wings, they're unicorns. And if they have the wings also, then they're pegacorns or they're alicorns, which are both really interesting names. I like pink unicorns especially. I wrote a story about pink unicorns. So here's one. This one's actually, I think, pink balloons put together in the shape of a unicorn, and a unicorn snow globe. And this one is a little bit cracked, but also has the golden horn. And then I've got unicorns on my shirt even. So I'm a fan of unicorns. I like the idea that, that kind of like fairies. If you want them to be around you, you can pretend that they are. I wish that unicorns were real. Sometimes I think they are. I see them everywhere I go. I needn't look too far. I see them dancing in my books. Sometimes their horns are gold. Their stories are so magical. I love to hear them told. My favorite unicorns are pink. I like them big or small. And if they have bright rainbow tails, I love them best of all. If unicorns existed, I would ride mine everywhere. I'd even let it sleep with me instead of my old bear. If unicorns could talk, they'd say, we always should be kind. And maybe most important, we should keep an open mind. I wish that unicorns were real, but I can sure pretend. I think that everyone should have a unicorn for a friend. So I have a few unicorn friends, I'm happy to say, and you may too. Or an alicorn or a pegacorn. I'm going to switch gears a little bit. This one is called Smart Mom and Dad. And I can remember even back to when I was a little girl. Sometimes it was hard when Mom would say, don't touch the stove, it's hot. I would sometimes have to see for myself. And after a while you learn that when Mom and Dad say something, generally it's a pretty good idea to listen. Mom said not to touch the stove, but I did anyway. I burned my hand and now I know I won't do that today. Dad said not to go barefoot, but of course I tried. I cut my foot, and now I've learned to wear my shoes outside. I guess my folks are pretty smart. They really seem to be. I listen to them because I've learned they want what's best for me. And your parents really do want what's best for you. Okay, this last one is called Silly Rhymes. And sometimes when you're learning how to read, one thing that helps you learn how to read is if you take words and come up with rhymes. It doesn't matter how silly they are, but if you can rhyme two things, then you're on your way to starting a good pre-reading skill. So this is called Silly Rhymes. Smooth rocks, warm socks, metal box, chicken pox. Colored glass, blades of grass, music class, running fast. Turtle bowl, buttered roll, fishing pole, swimming hole. Fairy tales, swimming whales, sandbox pails, fluffy sails. Now you've heard fun with words and happy times with silly rhymes. So a fun thing to do might be to challenge a brother or sister or a mom or dad to see how many things you can rhyme with something that you pick up. Don't give them magazine, that's a tough one. But pick up a box or pick up a pail or pick up a jar and see what they can rhyme with that and see how many rhymes you can come up with. So thank you for listening to me tonight, and give your unicorn a hug if you have one, and I will visit with you soon. 143. Bye-bye.